In the 1997 Algarve Cup, the U.S. women's national team faces off against China. It was a close game, and it resulted in a penalty kick shootout. Brandi Chastain lines up to take the game-winning shot, and she misses, resulting in the Americans' defeat. Years later, in the 1999 World Cup, the U.S. women's soccer team faces China once more. Except this time, when Brandi Chastain lines up to take the game-winning shot, she scores. And she scores one of the biggest goals in sports history, catapulting women's soccer on the map in popularity all over the world. So what's the issue? Women have had to climb and claw their way up to be taken seriously in the world of sports. And even after countless triumphs, we are still underpaid compared to male athletes. I have been playing soccer my whole life. Ever since I could walk, I had a ball at my feet. So I understand firsthand the gender inequality that comes with playing a sport. There's a huge injustice in our country. And there are several women's sports teams that are taking a stand to fix it by speaking out against pay discrimination against female athletes. Some of the key players of the U.S. women's national soccer team are starting this movement by speaking out against pay discrimination by accusing the U.S. Soccer Federation. The Wall Street Journal states these players earn a fraction of their male counterparts, sometimes as little as 38%. Some of these brave players that are speaking out against this issue include team captain Carly Lloyd, goalkeeper Hope Solo, striker Alex Morgan, and midfielder Megan Rapinoe. After countless debate regarding this issue, the U.S. Soccer Federation responded by telling these women that it is an outrageous and irrational request. This is unfair. Hope Solo gives a comment to the Nation Journal stating, "We are the best in the world. We have won 3 World Cup championships and hold 4 Olympic gold medals. The men's team gets paid more simply to show up than we do to win national championships. How is this fair?" According to a budget report the Soccer Federation released, the women's team is projected to bring in a revenue of over $17 million and $5 million for fiscal year bonus. With Olympics approaching, the women athletes threatened to not play unless they were given the pay they deserved. This didn't happen. Instead, they were simply upgraded their concession stand food at their table, even after they won the gold medal. But just how significant are these differences in numbers between male and women athletes? The WNBA is yet another example of pay discrimination. They are paid 78 cents for every dollar the men's team are paid for playing the exact same sport. Now, most will argue the aspect of revenue. But Dave Barry, an economics professor at Southern Utah University, counters this argument by stating, "The WNBA's attendance is 7,500. This is very comparable to what the NBA was producing 20 years into existence." The women's professional golf is yet another example. Throughout the course of their sport, golf has been historically associated with pay discrimination. But it goes as far to allow these female athletes to be denied access into certain golf clubs. ABC News reports that William Johnson of the Augusta National Golf Association told these women that he was not going to budge on his terms. Instead, he told them, "You can be escorted by a male member." This is a huge injustice to women. But pay discrimination against women doesn't only exist in professional sports. It exists right here in our own college campuses. Female athletics experience pay discrimination in athletic scholarships every year in recruitment. Male athletes receive up to 55% of athletic funding, Women athletes get a mere 45. This means that the athletic funding for college recruitment isn't even split 50-50. It is favoring men. And it still doesn't stop here. It exists even closer to home when we examine difference in pay in careers for men and women. The issue of gender pay inequality is in a variety of different aspects of our lives. According to the White House, women only earn 77% of what their male counterparts earn. This is affecting everyone in our society. This is a matter that cannot be taken lightly. So what can we do? Despite overcoming countless obstacles, pay inequality still exists in our professional sports, our college athletics, and our working careers as individuals. It's time we take action to fixing this. We must promote women participation in sports. We must advocate for women athletics, and we must encourage our young women to follow and pursue their dreams. The world has an increasing promotion of women's sports, I will give you that. And as a nation, we should be proud of the obstacles and progress we have overcome to change this issue. But just like Brandy Chastain overcame pay discrimination in 1999, we as a society must empower girls around the world to do the same, to fully eliminate gender pay inequality. Thank you.